What if I told you that the reason your chest tightens every time your phone buzzes with a payment due notification isn't because you're broke, but because of a $4 coffee, a late-night Amazon scroll, and a treat-yourself mindset you barely noticed stacking up over the years? Yeah, let that sink in. We don't wake up one day drowning in money anxiety. We drip into it quietly, smoothly, almost politely. It starts harmless rounding up at the checkout, grabbing fast food because you're tired, upgrading your phone when the old one still works but the new one just hits different. You tell yourself, it's not that deep, but it is. Because small spending decisions aren't just transactions, they're habits in disguise. And habits, they build futures. Or fears. Every tiny swipe of your card teaches your brain something. It teaches comfort and convenience. It teaches dopamine on demand. It teaches future me will deal with it, and future you, he's stressed, she's overwhelmed. They're staring at a bank balance at 2 a.m., doing mental gymnastics, calculating due dates like it's the SAT. That's how anxiety forms, not from one big mistake, but from 1,000 tiny it's fine moments. We glamorize big purchases as the problem. Luxury cars, designer bags, crazy vacations. But the real plot twist, it's the invisible leaks. Subscriptions you forgot about. Delivery fees that double the cost of dinner. The upgraded shipping because you need it now. That daily energy drink. That random Target run where you walk in for toothpaste and leave $80 lighter. It feels small. It feels earned. It feels normal. And that's why it's powerful. Because when spending becomes emotional instead of intentional, money stops being a tool and starts being a coping mechanism. Bad day at work, swipe. Feeling behind in life, swipe. Bored on a Sunday, swipe. And every swipe whispers, you deserve this. But it never whispers, this will cost you peace. That's the part nobody talks about. Money anxiety isn't always about not having enough. Sometimes it's about not trusting yourself with what you have. It's checking your bank app before buying groceries. It's feeling guilt after ordering takeout. It's saying, I'm bad with money, like it's part of your personality. But you're not bad with money. You've just been conditioned to trade long-term security for short-term relief. And the system loves that, because anxious consumers spend more. Think about it. Very Ed tells you you're incomplete without something thinner, faster, richer, more aesthetic. So you buy to feel ahead. But you stay behind. And here's the shocker. The math is boring. But the emotions are loud. $10 here, $20 there, $50 on a sale you didn't need. Over a year, thousands. Over a decade, a down payment, a safety net, a stress-free emergency fund. Gone, and what replaces it? That tight feeling when rent is due. That quiet panic when your car makes a weird noise. That hesitation before saying yes to a trip because you know your credit card is already side-eyeing you. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. The small decisions shape your financial identity. If you constantly tell yourself it's just $5, you train your brain to ignore impact. But if you start saying, is this building peace or pressure? Everything shifts. Suddenly, skipping one impulse buy isn't deprivation, it's power. Cooking at home isn't boring, it's control. Waiting 24 hours before buying something isn't restrictive, it's discipline. And discipline compounds just like debt does. Slow, then all at once. Here's something nobody posts on Instagram. Peace is underrated. The flex isn't the new sneakers. It's sleeping through the night without worrying about overdraft fees. It's having options. It's knowing an emergency won't wreck you. That kind of confidence doesn't come from earning more alone, it comes from handling small decisions like they matter, because they do. And let's keep it real, most of us aren't anxious because we don't make enough. We're anxious because our spending doesn't match our goals. We say we want freedom, but we finance comfort. We say we want stability, but we choose convenience. And look, I'm not saying never enjoy your money. I'm saying enjoy it on purpose. Make your spending intentional. Give every dollar a job before it disappears. Because random spending creates random results. Intentional spending creates aligned results. Big difference. Imagine two people making the same salary. One swipes emotionally. One pauses strategically. 5 years later, their bank accounts tell two different stories. One feels stuck and stressed. The other feels steady and in control. Same income. Different micro decisions. That's the game nobody teaches in school. Money anxiety isn't about number, it's about narratives. The story you tell yourself every time you pull out your card. Are you escaping? Or are you investing in your future peace? Because here's the empowering part. Small decisions work both ways. Just like careless spending compounds into stress, mindful spending compounds into calm. Skip one subscription. That's $15. Invest it. Let it grow. Do that consistently. Now you're building proof. Proof that you're capable. Proof that you're disciplined. Proof that you're not bad with money. And that proof slowly silences anxiety. You don't need a six-figure salary to feel secure. You need aligned habits. Tiny, boring, repeatable habits. The kind nobody claps for. The kind that feel insignificant in the moment, but change your trajectory quietly. Because money anxiety thrives in chaos. It shrinks in clarity. So the next time you're about to tap that card, pause. Literally pause. Ask yourself, is this adding comfort for a minute or confidence for a lifetime? That question alone can rewire your future. And if this hit a little too close to home, good. That means you're awake. Drop a comment and tell MewHats one small spending habit you're ready to change starting today. Share this with someone who always says it's just a few bucks, because a few bucks repeated daily shaped decades, and decades shape your life. So here's the final question I need you to sit with tonight. Are your daily spending choices building freedom or quietly building fear?